friends. Today I wanted to do a little what's in my Bible bag video for you guys. This is the Bible bag that I take with me to church when I go every Sunday and when I go to Bible study or when I go to my women's group. And I just thought I would show you some of the things that I use and carry with me kind of on a regular basis. The bag itself is this cute little strawberry bag from Amazon. I honestly don't have a link to the actual product. I just searched like cute Bible bags, I think, and there were a bunch of results kind of like this. So we're gonna start with this little front pocket here, and I have a bunch of like random stuff in here. I have this used to be a color code guide that I was going to use for my Bible, but I gave up on it, and now it's just kind of in there if I need a bookmark. I have these transparent sticky notes, which I honestly hate because they're slippery, and so all of my pens smudge. But in theory, it's kind of cool because you can see through the sticky note. I don't know. I also just have these on hand to use as bookmarks. I don't actually use them at all. And I have them in a different color as well. Just, you can never have too many, I guess. I have these little cross paper clips, and these are the sticky notes that I actually use. They are just some little brown ones. I can try to find a link for these and put them into the description box, just in case you're interested, but I really like them because the edges are rounded, so they're a little cuter. Then in this next pocket, I have my markers, highlighters, and pens. I usually use Tombow brush pens instead of highlighters, but I also really like Zebra mild liners and these random watercolor-ish pastel highlighters that I found on Amazon. The color isn't the most consistent, but they look kind of cool, so I like them. And for the Bible that I have in this bag, I used kind of a neutral brown and green color scheme, so that's why they all kind of look like that. Then this is my favorite pen to use for Bible writing and planning. It's just the Sharpie pen. Different than the Sharpie fine liner, but it has kind of a similar tip, and I just find it's really great for writing without smudging. So let's get into the main compartment. Oh my gosh, I'm lighting myself on fire. Having a candle as a prop was maybe not the best idea, but it is what it is. So here is the Bible that I bring with me everywhere. It is the ESV journaling Bible. And then this is my sermon notes notebook, which is just a Leuchtturm 1917 dot grid journal. And we're going to start with the Bible itself. I wasn't always using this as the Bible that I would take with me everywhere. I had a different one that I was using, but the text was a little too small for me to easily read, and the font size is a little bigger in this one. So you can see it's just a journaling Bible, so we've got about 2 inches in the margins for writing space, and then the text. And this is what it looks like when I've actually written in it. We just did a sermon series on Thessalonians not too long ago, so I was writing up a storm trying to write down everything my pastor was saying. I like having a specific Bible that I use for sermon notes because when I look back at it, I know that the insights are not necessarily mine. I might write a little blurb where it's clear that I'm writing a specific thought or prayer or something inspired by what was said, but for the most part, I know that I cannot take credit for any of these ideas, whereas my actual journaling Bible that I use more like a journal, when I flip through that one, I know that all of those are just my thoughts and my reflections on the text. That's what I was originally using this one for, so any of the notes that are in marker instead of black pen are from when I was using this to just kind of journal my thoughts in here. And I included the date when I did that, and I also include the date when we have a sermon about a specific book, so I can kind of see when it was written and think back to what I was going through and what I was thinking about during that time, which I think is kind of cool. So here's just a little bit of what my notes looked like when there's not a sermon that I'm taking notes on and it's just my notes. It's obviously a lot less exciting and I have a lot less to say. And just for reference, this is the Bible that I used to take with me in my Bible bag. It is an ESV journaling Bible from Hosanna Revival, and as you can see, it's just a little bit smaller, which is cute and great for travel. It was very portable. It's a really great Bible, but the text was just a little too small for me to easily read during sermons, unless I was like holding it really close to my face or squinting. So you can just see a little bit of when I had a Jude Bible study, I took some notes in here. And I haven't used this one a ton because I switched it out for my other Bible. But if you're looking for a very portable, really pretty, nice journaling Bible as a gift for somebody or a gift for yourself, then I would recommend this one. It has tabs from the Daily Grace Co. So did my other one. The other one was, I think, the crosses tabs, and then I don't know what these are called, but they're just kind of the rosy toned tabs. Yeah, the text is just a little too small for these aging eyes to read. And here's just a quick size comparison. You can kind of see the new Bible and the older Bible. It's a difference of a couple inches, and the font size is, I think, maybe 2 point sizes bigger, and that really makes a big difference. So that's everything that I carry with me in my Bible bag. Thank you so much for joining me for this little tour. Please let me know what you take with you to church, because I love to know what people carry around in their Bible bags. And if you have any great recommendations for pens or markers, I would love to add them to my list. I will see you guys next time. Bye!